Welcome back, fellow newshounds. I'm Gruffykins, and I try to bring you some of the stories you may not see on your standard news networks. Today, North Korea says it will not target any other countries unless they side with the US. And Iran laughs at US push for inspections. North Korea's foreign minister made a statement at the ASEAN summit in Manila in which he stated categorically that we will not put our nuclear and ballistic missiles on the table. We will not move back not a single centimetre from strengthening nuclear capabilities. This comes just 2 days after the UN Security Council issued its strongest sanctions yet against the communist regime following the test firing of their second ICBM in a month. North Korea has a strong belief that America is an aggressive force, and without a nuclear deterrent they could become a target for the US. Citing a list of countries that have been the subject of military action of one kind or another, he said, while nuclear-armed countries have not been attacked, those who had no nuclear weapons, such as Grenada, Panama, Haiti, Yugoslavia, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya and Somalia, saw their regimes replaced by military invasions and interventions of the US. Of course, this is a massive oversimplification, as there are many trouble spots in many countries around the globe that have resulted in armed conflict for all sorts of reasons, but there are very, very few nuclear capable countries. And of course there are many countries that do not want nuclear weapons, such as Japan, whose public opinion has been massively opposed to their own country having a nuclear arsenal since experiencing the horrors of 2 atomic bombs during World War II. Kim Jong-un's foreign minister accused Japan and South Korea of hiding behind the US for their own survival. In what could be seen as an attempt to get other countries to distance themselves from America, they also said, "We have no intention to use our nuclear arms against any country except the US if it does not join the US's military actions against the Republic." This could be seen in one of either 2 ways. Firstly, that their fight is with the US alone, and any nuclear exchange would not affect anyone else, although of course it would in reality have a huge effect on every country in the region, and probably globally. Or secondly, that it is a thinly veiled threat that if you are an ally of the US, beware, you too are fair game. While this is probably the usual anti-American rhetoric, the world is wondering what the next move will be. In other news, Iran has said that the US idea for more aggressive inspections of their military sites is a ridiculous dream that will never happen. In 2015, Tehran made a nuclear deal with other world powers that included certain restrictions, namely that they refrain from developing nuclear weapons. President Trump wants to cancel the deal and has been pushing for inspections of supposedly suspicious military sites that his administration believes are breaking the guidelines. So far, the proposal for tougher inspections has come up against resistance, as many of the other countries involved in the deal say there is not enough evidence of illicit activity to justify them. For Iran's part, they seem unconcerned. Their foreign ministry spokesman even told reporters that the request was possibly something a satirist wrote up. I will try to keep you informed about these and other stories from around the globe, so hit that subscribe button for further updates. And don't forget, the world is watching, so please be kind to each other.